Now, how about them damn Celtics?
All right, we're back with another Boston Celtics video. I'm here with Nick, and we're going to take a look at Koa Peat, who is projected to be in the Boston Celtics draft range. I believe the ESPN mock draft have the Celtics taking him at pick 27. I played at Arizona this past year. I can pull up the Ringers draft guide so you guys can see the cool graphics they have going on while we talk about this quickly. But Koa Peat, 19 years old, 6'7" forward out of Arizona. They see him as a connector and a possession generator, and then a Swiss Army helper on defense. Their comps here are Sean Livingston and Reggie Evans' body, Thad Young, and Brandon Bass. So there's a name for some Celtics fans to get excited about. Average 14.1 points, 5.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists this past year. Shot 35% from three, but only took about half a three a game. So he took a three every other game. So not really a 3-point shooter in college, which could be a concern. I know Koa Peat was a guy who I don't know if it was out of high school or in before he went to college. I think he was supposed to be a top pick at some point at something, but then he ended up falling down boards this year at Arizona. But he is a guy who people are at least considering for the Celtics at 27 or in that range of teams.
Yeah, I don't know too much about his game. Like I haven't actually like sat down and like watched games of him, but I've heard his name for like a couple of years, and I've seen him play a couple of live games. There's a lot of like he's a physical player. Like he gets to the line a lot. He gets to the rim a lot. I would say more of like a mid-range driver type of guy. Very athletic guy. As you can see, he's built the right way for basketball. Well, not really for basketball. He can play football if he wanted to, but like, yeah, he's just physical. Everything that he does is downhill. And you see, like, he's athletic as a mug. But what the questions are is, of course, his outside shot. He shot 31% from three, and I think he shot like 60% from the line. So him being able to drive and get to the paint and draw fouls at a very, very high rate, the effectiveness of that can be a lot can be a lot greater if he has some more touch. So I think there could be like a Swiss Army knife type role. I'm not really sure about how good he is actually defensively, but he has that Aaron Gordon type body and athleticism. So if he can give his hard hat on that end, maybe I can see that. But this just seems like a guy that's going to be more ISO to the rim, to the mid range, and of course the game now is like shying away from those types. But if he's good enough at that, of course he'll bring value to a team. But he can pass a little bit, as you saw. He was I think he's listed as a power forward, I believe. So he was like 82nd percentile in assists, and so I don't know. It's probably gonna be a tough fit for most teams by the way he played in college. But I think he has the body type and the strength to morph into something else.
I think the Aaron Gordon thing is interesting. I think you would obviously have to develop a little bit more of a shot. You would have to be a little bit more comfortable within the flow of an offense and a defense and stuff. But that's probably his best pathway to being super effective at the NBA level. I mean, unless he could be a super small five, right? But then he would have to be really good at guarding. Like he'd have to just be a really versatile defender, guard bigs, guard smalls. Like theoretically, that could be a useful piece. But if he's not shooting the three ball, then there's just always going to be limitations on what he can do on both ends of the court at the NBA level. Like you said, he's got the body for it, right? Like you can see very clearly he is built to be an athlete, whether that's NBA, whether that's NFL, like you said, or whatever you want to look for. These are no ceilings highlights from the middle of the season because they haven't come out with their end of season highlights yet, but they break it up into scoring, playmaking, and defense. So we'll get at least a little bit of a taste of the best of his abilities in every aspect of the game. I would like to see the 3-point shot. I have a feeling we're not gonna. There's the mid range. I can see the Brandon Bass in
Kind of
just
shoots like
one
Paulo a
mid-range.
little bit,
Yeah,
and I guess his offensive game is obviously
kinda like
not
Paulo, but
there of Paulo, but the play type kind of seems like Paulo a little bit.
It does. He's if Paulo didn't have the ball in his hands and didn't
Right. Yeah.
threes at all. Which I mean, Paulo doesn't
Paulo
shoot
doesn't.
many threes. Yeah. But, I mean, listen, if he could be a screen and roll guy, I don't hate it. I just at that point, if you're reducing his abilities to just set screens, roll to the rim hard, finish the rim, I think there's just better big man options out there. I think the intrigue with a guy like Koa Peat is, can he be a little more than that? Can the shot come around? Can you translate the mid range into 3-point shot? Can he be a switchable defender? Can he be a passer? Like, can he help you generate offense? And the question is, the answer is, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough mid range shot right there.
That literally looks like Paulo. I don't know what to say about that. Look, bro, he did the rocker step. Hey, man. I'm not saying he Paulo, but he, like, his play type, when he does have it in his hands, kind of looks like Paulo.
That's a good screen. I mean, the Celtics fans begging for more mid range shots. Like, maybe you want Koa Peat. Maybe that's your solution.
If we're talking specifically about Boston, I feel like we as an organization have more leeway for a guy that can't really shoot in college, because we've been great at getting guys to shoot, whether it's Grant, Derek before last year, Jordan Wall shot 27% from 3 in college. Ugo shot like 28% last year. So we have made guys better 3-point shooters. So if there was a team that would pick a guy off of his traits that couldn't shoot in college, the Celtics would be a team that I trust that they would at least make that guy impactful on the offensive side, or to become a better 3-point guy. So you'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I've been hesitant to say the Celtics. Like, my focus going into this draft has been, I think the Celtics should take a guard or a big, and Koa Peat doesn't really fit into either of those territories. But he's also not, like, I'll give you an example. Sam and I looked at Isaiah Evans, and I was hesitant. I was like, I don't really know, because Isaiah Evans just seems like a replica of all the wings they already have, right? He seems like a mix of Shireman, Walsh, Ugo, Ron, right? Like, that just seems like his play style. And that's fine. That's a good player. But if you already have 4 of those guys, why draft a 5th one and try to slot him into the rotation? Koa Peat seems like a forward, but he's not really the forward wing that they already have on the roster. He seems like the different type of guy that you could mold into a different type of player that could potentially be useful. I mean, the shot creation is a question. The playmaking looks good. Like, he's very clearly smart with the ball in his hands. I mean, you can only get so much with highlights. So I again, like, with these shorter videos, we don't really have time nor the ability to watch full games without it being a ridiculous video. So keep that context in mind. But from what I'm seeing, like, you can see the makings of, I mean, like you kind of said, it's like if Paolo Banchero had the shot profile of Aaron Gordon, I guess, if that's really what you're looking for, without the threes. There's no threes.
Yeah, it is an intriguing guy, because he was supposed to be like a top 10 guy before the season started. So you're always like, this is what I want to see. Who's it? Auburn. I do want to see how he slides his feet, because he is an athlete. So that's a smaller guard. That's my school, by the way. They just
really,
yeah, they're murking us. It's fine. But yeah, yeah. I mean, if he can
moves well,
defend at a high level, again, I haven't watched enough. He's playing Denver, and we're talking about Aaron Gordon, but
it's true.
But yeah, if he can defend, if a team sees something in him defensively, with his strength, with his size, with his profile, I mean, if he can hold up in the post, then we can really talk about something too. So
that's my thing.
Yeah.
If you're betting on defensive tools, like with Koa Peat, you bet on a guy who can move his feet but also guard bigs. And I'm not saying Alex Condon or Thomas Haw is the guy to bet that with, but he's got the frame for it. He's 6'7", 245 right now. He's hustling his ass off on defense.
On the floor, so there you go.
Like, that's a positive. I could see why someone would want to bet on his defensive potential combined with the offensive skill sets of handling the ball and such. Right. Let me read the ringer. Strengths are a fairly unique athlete interesting combination of strengths, low center of gravity, impressive hip mobility. In the world of low man wins, Pete is in the position to win a lot. Projects to be a strong containing defender, doesn't really gamble a ton in the bend don't break style that the Wildcats like to play. As a screener, he reads defensive coverage as well and reacts quickly. Terrific dynamic connective passer. Drafting Pete at this stage in his development would be a bet on his character, feel, and developmental situation. Weaknesses are the yeah, he's young. Like you're drafting an Ugo. Weaknesses: the jumper is a charged subject of debate. The hinge point of his projection, only 5% of his field goal attempts came from beyond the arc. Pete has virtually no catch and shoot element to his game at this point. That's not great. Not usual for a shaky 3-point shooter to have completely different mechanical approach when shooting twos, and Pete does using so he shoots different. I mean,
oh yeah,
I don't know.
I did see a video of him like in a workout, I think like 2 days ago, where his shot did look different. But can you see a little bit of like Keldon Johnson in him? Like
I see the shot for him where it's so high up.
Yeah, like that's strong.
Yeah,
he can potentially crash the glass. He's young. A guy that's gonna score primarily from inside to the paint area. Obviously, Keldon has become a better 3-point guy. But yeah, I kind of see that stronger, like stocky type of 3-4 guy that's a little bit undersized. Well, I don't think he's undersized. He's a 6'7". He's like strong as hell. But yeah, we'll see.
I want to see if I can watch a little bit of a full game. Like, let's just watch the first few minutes of Arizona UConn. Like, I want to see him play against a good team, because I felt like a lot of these highlights, like a lot of highlights that are available aren't of the end of the season yet. It's a lot of early season stuff, and that's when Arizona was playing, like you said, like not the best competition.
I'm interested to see who he's checking. Is he checking Tars Reed? Well,
if these are also highlights.
If you want to see just type in one of their games. Don't go to the tournament.
Okay, Arizona full game. Oh no, I'm not going to the tournament. Yeah, I realized as soon as I put that in. Okay,
Kansas,
I think
is that okay? Hit Kansas.
12 is fine. Kansas, okay.
Wait, is Peterson playing?
I'm not sure.
I want to see him switch on to Peterson. That's
we'll find out. Let's see if Peterson's playing in this game once it loads.
That's going to tell me.
Come on. A
little Pete.
Waiting for my computer to kick into high gear. Here we go. Where is Peterson?
Yeah.
Oh, he's down there.
Who is he? Okay. All right. So who is he checking? He's checking Bryson Tiller. Oh, that was a good play. Okay.
I just want to see how he moves on defense.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Oh God. Oh no. Okay. Well, all right.
I was just watching him. I assume Peterson just cooked a guy. Yeah, probably. That's probably what happened. All right, where's Koa Peat?
All right.
On the corner.
Okay. What we're gonna do with that? Flash up. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of like that high-low in those passing highlights. So if the big is gonna be in the paint, he's probably gonna be flashing.
Which you know what? The Celtics could probably use a little bit of that. Get switch.
Go.
You get around, kind of a little late. I think. Did he think the center was gonna switch? Did he think the center was gonna fully switch onto him?
Yeah, I think he did. I don't know what Arizona's defensive scheme is, but hey, the NBA doesn't do a lot of high-low stuff. Like in college, it's like a staple in almost a lot of offices. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Okay. Ram
switch.
Okay.
Get a switch.
Okay, there you go.
That was a nice quick pass. Good board.
Okay. I don't think from those. Well, I can't say this from two highlights, but it doesn't look like Arizona automatically switches everything, because he's been late on a couple of the switches.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just a game. Again, I don't know. Okay, that's not horrible. I mean, he just got scored on. So it is what it is. Braden Burry's bringing the ball up. He's open in the short row. Okay.
Immediately goes to post up.
Okay. And one.
Okay, they did call it. I was like, damn, man, he almost made that too. He's strong.
Yeah, no, he looks really strong.
strong.
Let me see what it is from the post.
Oh yeah. I want to see the free throws.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Here,
Let me see.
Doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't
Normal.
look terrible.
It's not like the
It's pretty
smoothest free throw
slow.
I've ever seen,
Not-
but I mean, it looks fine. Like I
The
think,
free throw
like
looks
to your
okay.
point, the Celtics have worked pretty well with guys to develop their 3-point shot. If he can shoot from the mid range and he can shoot free throws, I feel like he should be able to have at least a fighting chance at developing a 3-point shot in Boston.
Well, he shot 33% from the mid range, so
Okay, maybe not a mid
he
range shot.
shot-
What do you shoot from the
I mean,
line?
at the rim. At the line, I think he shot
62
at the rim, but
it's not great, bro.
he got there 10 times for 100 possessions, so it's like
He can get there.
it's kind of like Mari last year, but like
That was a nice pass.
That's a good pass.
That was sweet.
Wait, can you rewind a little bit? I don't see how he got the big was open. Like, is he like demanding attention like that, or did
He
somebody just
ran.
grab it?
He screened for the
Ram
guard.
empty post, and yeah, they just got mixed up. But
They doubled him.
that's a good pass. Krivas. I've heard his name too. Krivas.
I just want to see him defend. That was good help defense in the corner.
That's Braden. Yeah.
Barry's it's fun.
Come on, get switched on to Peterson.
I just want to see it once.
Okay, this is Council. He's pretty fast. Okay, no, all right.
Good help.
Okay.
Good board.
Okay.
I can see the outline for like an intriguing player.
Attack.
Oh my
Great
god,
spacing.
he gets downhill
great
so
spacing.
fast.
Yeah.
Hold
Hold
on,
up.
talking about getting downhill.
Go back. Is he using the rocker step again? Because I mean, he's strong as shit, and if he can use it
A little bit. Like you can see that he's the type of player you draft with that line of being more than just a 27th overall pick, right? Like you run the risk of him not really working out, but if he does work out, it feels like he'll probably be better than the draft position value, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you kind of hope that he has the physical profile to play a role at first, and if he develops into a guy that can, do all the other stuff, then you obviously hit. But yeah, man, he seems pretty smart. He has a nice feel for the game and stuff like that. So
They switched.
Try to do a backdoor P handoff. Where is he? Oh, I see him. Flory. All right, Flory. Okay.
That was a good rebound by Barry's.
Yeah, they have a lot of guys that fly around. Well, two, as I see right now, but
Show me a screen.
I think he should be able to be a good screener too.
Yeah, he's big body. He's smart too.
Hello. Okay. Opposite. No.
That guy on the opposite has been open for so long. That was a tough catch too.
Yeah, it was
not an easy ball to catch.
Opposite is Jaden Bradley.
Yeah,
And
they missed him. He was open the whole possession.
Yeah, he was open all the time. Yeah, he's physical, man. He has
show me one Peterson.
I just want to see it one time. Where is he?
I don't think we're gonna get it.
He's in cover 2 right now.
Oh my god, he just blew by that guy.
Okay, Council. Run, Pete. Oh my god, Birds. Jesus.
They called another timeout already.
Was that Bronny?
Yeah, it was Bryce.
Not Bronny.
Bryce. I mean, I like Koa Peat, man. He looks good. He is impressive to me. I can see the outline of a guy. Oh, is this him at the center?
Looks like it.
I like that.
Michael Jackson.
Good fight.
Wait, no. He's not a center. I think number 30 is.
Oh, okay. Koa's just bigger than him.
Jesus, Burry's just not he's just stronger than
He just looks like the bigger dude.
Where's it on top of the key? So he has the 5 on him. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, he gets to the rim. He gets to the rim.
To
He
the
gets
line.
to the line. But I do think that's how teams will guard him, though. Like, with a 5, he's gonna have to act as the 5 on offense most times,
but
especially early on.
If he can blow by them,
but if he can drive past him, then I mean that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? It's just can he guard? I mean, there's not a lot of like physically imposing 5s. Like as far as like the post, you have Embiid, Jokic, and guys like that. But I wonder how good of a rebounder he is. Because that also play a part into it.
It feels like he's got the hands, but not necessarily the rebounding instincts. I also do wonder how much of him being the last one off the floor every time is conditioning versus him knowing he can get a drive from the top of the key every time.
Yeah, if he's trailing, then he'll just be able to drive from the top of the key, stuff like that. Yeah, Kansas ain't ready for this right now. And Braden Purse has gotten out every single time. He's finishing everything.
Yeah. I will give it one more possession, then we'll wrap up. I don't think we're getting that Peterson switch.
Even Council just attacking him. I just want to see a guard attack him. Well, he's not in the game right now. So
all right. I'm gonna fast forward to a random point. I'm gonna go with a few possessions and see if it happens. He's just not in the game here either. Great. Not in the game here either. Damn, where the hell is he?
Let me see. Minute share. He played 28 minutes a game, which is
whatever. All right. Well, I've got Koa Peat. This is our tier list, Nick. I don't know if you've seen this since
I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
So here's our tier list so far. We've got Zubi Ejiofor and Henry Vesar in A, or Vesar in A. We've got Christian Anderson, Terrace Reed in B, and put Isaiah Evans in C. This is Celtics specific. This is not overall as a prospect. This is for the Celtics. What are your thoughts on Koa Peat? Personally, I think I'm a little bit more intrigued by Koa Peat than Vesar, so I'd probably but I still think Zubi's my favorite. At least the upside, I don't know. It's hard. Anderson, I liked, but he seemed a bit too defensively liable for A tier. I like the scoring, and then Terrace Reed. I was not there for the Terrace Reed video, so I didn't have a part in that. But what would your thoughts be for Koa Peat ranking right now?
I haven't seen Henry yet from North Carolina. He's been a guy that's like been mocked to us a couple of times, so he's probably gonna be after I do Baba Miller from Cincy. I'll probably go B for Pete, but like him being 19 and like already having an NBA body kind of like intrigues me. If he's able to like play a role his first couple of years and then he works on his game, because I do I say this? He's not the athlete, but like he reminds me of like an early Blake. I see it. He was taller. I wish he was Blake's height.
If he was 6'10", it'd be a lot different.
Yeah, I wish he was Blake. And is he actually 6 foot? Let me go to the combine right quick.
Yeah, I don't know what his combine, because like if he's 6'7" and a little bit without shoes, and he's actually like 6'8", 6'9", like maybe we're talking a little differently. I don't know. I'm very intrigued by Koa Peat. I'm stuck. Okay, well. I'm stuck between high B and low A. I like the potential. Like I feel like there's a lot of intrigue. Like I feel like if you could really mold him into the player you want him to be. If the Celtics did take him, like okay, if we wanted to mold him into an Aaron Gordon type, we'll have him shoot a couple threes. We really focus on the pick and roll, the switching on defense. We want to mold him into a small ball 5. Let's have him practice around the rim. Have him practice guarding. Like I'll have no shortage of people to practice guarding in the Celtics facility. So I like the raw potential. I think there's definitely intrigue there. This is going to sound super backwards. I would like the potential a lot more if the Celtics did pick him, because that means that Brad and them saw something too. I'll put it that way. But anyways, we can call it there. We'll leave him at high B for now. appreciate y'all for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Nick's draft scouting stuff on his YouTube channel at NickNBAYT or on the Twitter timeline if college basketball decides to block his videos again. Follow Nick on Twitter at NickNBAYT. You can follow me on Twitter at JackSimOnNBA and Sam on Twitter at SamLaFranceNBA. That's it for us. Goodbye.
Taco, come on.
Taco's having some fun here.
That is bogus. These guys are